can explain. Hi guys, my name is Maddie, and today we are doing a little antique haul, if you can tell. I swear, I promise I'm not crazy. I just wanted to do a little video showing all the antiques I have and kind of like why I have some of them, because I don't know, I want to see like from now compared to when I'm older how many I have, because everyone makes jokes about like me having a museum of antiques when I'm older, like my house is just gonna be a museum. But yeah, I have a lot to go through, so let's just like get started. For a little intro wise, I started collecting antiques like a couple years ago, and I really wasn't like super into it at first. I think when I was younger I realized I just really liked collecting things and like, you know, having all these different types and like looking up like what they are and stuff like that. I don't know. I loved going garage sailing with my Aunt Marcy, and that kind of spiraled into going to antique places or thrift shops and like stuff like that, and I really like it. So I'm gonna try and do this in chronological order if I can. I really don't remember everything. So when I first started collecting antiques, I usually went to like garage sales or estate sales, just because like that's what my family does and like it's really fun. And you can find a lot of cool things, especially at estate sales when it's like a either moving or an elderly person passed away, because a lot of the people around where I live collect things like I do. So it's kind of cool to find, you know, see what you can find in these people's lives and stuff like that. I started out with jewelry boxes. I think this is my third one I got. I have another one over there, but I didn't want to move it because I have a ton of stuff in it. This guy's a little broken, so I tend to keep him in my closet just to take care of like little knickknacks and stuff. But I really like this one. I'm sad that I don't use it as much anymore. I'm gonna try and move around my room a little bit and see if I can get a spot for this one and maybe get some use out of him again. Goodness, there's so many. I need like an assistant for this. The first ever like actual antique I got was this, and it's like a little oil canister, I think. And I got it at a garage sale with my Aunt Marcy, and that was like one of the first ones that we went. It was like a binge one I did. We did like all day garage sailing around my neighborhood and like downtown and stuff like that. And this lady had like kind of like okay stuff. I really wasn't interested. But then I found this in like the bottom of one of her boxes, and she told me that it was like her grandma's and that it's like technically an antique because it's so old, because like she had it when her grandma was younger too or something like that. But I don't know, I just thought it was really cool, and I really liked these like kind of like a rusted gold color. I love that kind of stuff. If you notice, I have a lot of gold things. So the next one I got was this guy, and this is actually a makeup container. I think it's blush, yeah. I was gonna clean it up and like see like how old it is, because it doesn't really have any names on it. It has one on the back, but it's a little like hard to see, so I haven't really looked it up. But it's so pretty, and it was actually at an estate sale, and the lady, I didn't have any change. I had a $5 bill and that's it, and this was in her like $1 to 50-cent container, and she just gave it to me for free, and I thought that was like super nice. She was such a nice lady. The thing that I like about these garage sales and going to these estate sales and places like that is that like you know, if you're finding interesting little things and ask questions about it, you can have such great conversations with people and like get to know about their lives. I feel like that's partly what I like to do, which, you know, it's a lot different from like going to an antique store, because there you're like exploring and like guessing and seeing all these crazy things, and it's so much to take in because there's a bajillion things everywhere. If you've ever been to an antique store, you know what I mean. Like there's like things hanging all around you and so much to look at. So it's just two very different experiences, and I love doing that. So I think the next ones I got were these two, and I got these kind of together. I got these at a gypsy sale when I was coming home from going on a Bronco trip, four-wheeling and stuff, up in the mountains, and they like travel all over and stuff, and they like live in their cars selling like these different types of things. So this one was like a little antique box, and it has like little shoes on it, and like it's so cute. And I remember when we brought this home, I got so mad at my mom because this actually had a key for it. And I was gonna take it to an antique shop to like fix it because it can't shut all the way, so I couldn't use the key. But my mom vacuumed the car and vacuumed up the key and didn't tell me for 3 days, so I couldn't get it back. And I was just like so upset about it. And then this one I actually got from a lady. I like hung out with her dog for a little bit, and I convinced her to give it to me for like half the price. And I think it's really cool. It's like a swan and like the garden thing. The one thing I don't like is they wrote the prices on the bottom, or like my new price on the bottom. So I kind of don't like that. I haven't tried to get it off yet. That's because I just don't want to lose like the rusty feel of it, you know. I think the next one I got was this guy. I just like have little decorations all over it, like little dream catchers on it. I got him as a present from my Aunt Marcy for, it's either Christmas or my birthday. I really don't remember. I think it might have been my birthday. And she got this from an auction house, actually. And I believe the auction house was actually because the person passed away because they were murdered. I'm really not sure. She said it was a weird story, and like everyone was talking about how like crazy things happened in this house and whatever. That's what she told me. So for the longest while when we were figuring out C, we thought the clock was the main reason because C came about the same time that this clock did. But that's only because, oh, then that means I got these ones first. Okay, I did this slightly in the wrong order, but I got these ones first, and I'll show you those in a second. But yeah, we thought C was coming from this, but she's not. So I did this slightly in the wrong order. The ones we got before the clock was this little coin purse. I just thought it looked cool. I don't think it's antique. The lady said it was vintage, but like, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of cute. And then I got my clowns that I showed in my other video, but I'll do like a little video of them in a second. Also, I got these vintage dessert wine glasses, and they're downstairs, and I put them with my dad's copper cups just because I thought the design was kind of cool, and the desk we have it on has like glass on the bottom so you can see things through it. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool. I didn't want to move those all the way up here, so I just thought I'd leave them for now. But then next, I got this. So I originally got this guy for a murder mystery party I did. I got this downtown Broadway at a vintage shop where they did like vintage costumes and stuff. And this guy was actually on a Broadway show or an off-Broadway show. I really don't remember. The reason they knew that is because one of the shop owners was friends with one of the designers on the show that they were putting on. And this was handmade, which you can definitely tell after wear and tear. It was from like the 70s or the 80s, I think. I really don't remember. I thought it was really cool, and it did great for my Halloween costume that I did. I also bought a belt with this, like a 70s belt. Or no, 60s. It was from the 60s. And I'm planning on using that for a future Halloween costume. I haven't used it yet. I used it for some spirit days at school, but that was really fun. I got these antique earrings from my grandma, actually, when I was getting those dessert wine glasses. She gave me these, and these were from when she was like really, really young. She had them valued. I don't know how much they are, but they were like pretty expensive, and so I've been like trying to take really good care of them. I haven't taken them out of their case. I don't really let anyone mess with these ones. I let everyone kind of look at my other ones and mess with those because, you know, I know that my friends will be nice to them, but these I really just like, I don't know how much they cost, but they're a lot, so I don't want people to mess with them. But they're just like really pretty, and I'm really thankful that my grandma gave it to me. I might be remembering this wrong. This is where my chronological order thing is gonna get all messed up because I really don't remember which order some of these went in because my friend Nicole bought me some of these. So in my Durango vlogs, I bought this from the antique shop I went to, and then I also bought her an antique box for Christmas. Yeah, for Christmas. This thing is so pretty. It's an antique perfume bottle, and like it smells really gross now, but that's because it's like old lady perfume. But that's how you like know it's old. It just stinks. But I thought the detailing was so pretty, and like the color is gorgeous, and I don't know, I kind of liked it. From far away, I thought it was a bell. That's what really drew me in at first, but I love it. I think it's great. This is one of like the prettiest ones I have, I think. When I got back from my trip, I believe Nicole gave me this one. And oh no, I'm messing this up. Nicole gave me this one. My Aunt Marcy gave me this one. I thought Nicole also bought me this one, but she didn't. This one was given to me from my Aunt Marcy for Christmas, and it's just simple. It's a cute little silver box, and it's got like red lining on the inside. And then this one, Nicole gave to me. It's a little messed up. It's kind of broken, but that's alright. And it's got healing stones inside, because this is when my like C thing was at its peak. Now we're friends, so it's okay. She was like giving me these, and she gave me a little like listing of what they do for you and how they make you feel, and I just thought it was really cool, and she put a lot of thought into it, and the design is really pretty. Next is this guy and this guy. Nicole also bought me these. I don't remember what for, but I thought it was super cool. She got it because it was really cool, and like from the place she went to is the only like thing that she really thought I would like it looked the most old, I guess. And I don't really have any like coppery things, so I really like it, and it's like copper but with like the white detail, which I really like. I just thought that was really nice of her to give me that. I put it on display at the top because it's so big, I don't know where to put it. And then she also gave me this little guy, which this is for like stopping candle fires. When she first gave it to me, I thought it was like a broken bell. I was like, oh no, like you can't do it. But no, you like put it on top of a candle like that and it extinguishes it. I don't know, I thought it was really neat. Like I haven't seen any of these before. I think I've only seen one other one, that's it. I don't think these are in order, but I'm going to talk about these next because I forgot these were behind me. My Aunt Marcy gave me these, and they're like Chinese or like Asian, I don't really know which one, Japanese, something like that. Medicine balls, or like meditation balls. And you're supposed to take them, put them in your hand, and like, I think it's supposed to be with one hand, but I do too because I am tiny. And you're supposed to make music with these, and that's how you know your body is in like full harmony. I'm really bad at them. I can't make music. Oh, that didn't sound too bad. I don't know. I'm not very good at them, but I think they look really cool, and like the little box they came in is super cute, so I don't know, I thought that included that. So for these ones, my mom actually got these for me. This one she got because I have like a little section in my shelves that I got for all these antiques, because I got so many I didn't know where to put them, so my mom got me a shelf. I have a little section that's like newer looking things, like vintage things. So there's like a little golden M, and then there's like Nicole's fan from Hawaii, and like a little photo book. And she said this reminded her of the photo book because it's like Paris. And she said this is vintage, which I thought was really cool. And then this one she also got to like match it, and she said it like, this is also vintage. And she said it reminded her of like a genie thing. It's a little perfume bottle, just like the other one. And I don't know if this one has a smell or not. These are both perfume bottles. There's like a slight smell, but not really too much. And then next I have this guy. I got this in downtown Littleton. They have like a little knick-knack kind of shop. And I found this hiding in the corner. It's a hymn book, like church songs, I think, from the 1800s apparently, according to them. And it's in English. I haven't wanted to open it because it's so fragile. It's like falling apart as I hold it. And I haven't been able to really find dates on the outside of it. So I don't know if it's like quite legitimate or not. Like it looked really cool. Like even if it's not real, which I don't know if it is or not. I mean, it feels real. I think it just looks really cool. And then the next one I believe is this one, which it's like it's another little box. And Nicole gave it to me on the 4th of July. And it's from India. And it's handmade, and it's super cute. I don't know, I just really liked it. Like, I think she said her mom was traveling somewhere. I really don't remember how she like got this, but, and it was like for no reason. Like she just gave it to me because she thought of me, which I really appreciate. So I don't know. So I believe the next one are these two. This one's like a little phone, obviously. At first I thought it was just a toy, but you can actually hook it up to a landline and use it. And I just thought it was so pretty and like eye-catching, and I couldn't help it. I was deciding, when I was going to buy this, I was deciding between this and this like creepy doll. And it was really big and I had nowhere to put it, so I just thought I might as well do this. Especially because this one was just gorgeous and like I couldn't put it down. I was so torn. So I just had to have this one. But it looks so cool, so I'm glad I got it. I also got this guy. Well, I got two things. I got me one, and then I got Jacob one. And that was like, it was nowhere near Valentine's Day, but it was like a joke Valentine's Day card. Because it was like an inside joke between me and him a little bit ago. But the reason I got this one is because when we were reading it, literally in this message, we got it because it had writing on it. And I really can't read them. I had to have Nicole read it. I'm so bad at it. But within this little message, it was like, I hope you're alive, or I haven't died yet, or something like that. And me and Nicole just thought it was so funny. And it's from 1910. Like, it's pretty old, because it's got the date of when it was sent on there. I got this at the antique store, Brass Armadillo. It's like this giant store. It's like a storage facility. And it's filled with, like, everything. They literally had like a World War II phone, and it was like from the actual war or something. It was so old, and it was like $1,000 or something like that. Like, it had a certification and everything. It was crazy. So the next two I got was this one. These are also from Nicole. Nicole gets me a lot of these. But it's like a little music box, and it's like a piano, and it's so pretty. Nicole, when she went and got it, they said they called it the upside down piano, because whenever you flip it upside down, it starts playing. And this is from Japan, and it's super cute. I love it. It's like really pretty. She also got me these two like salt and pepper shakers. I think they're really cool. A lot of the things she gets me are from like different places. These are also from Japan, just like the other one. But I just thought they were really cool, because you know, you don't really see too many actual antique salt and pepper shakers. Usually they're like little knick-knack ones, like that are vintage and they just use to get a quick buck and stuff. But I thought these were really cool. One thing I have noticed though is that they sit on top of one of my other like vintagey whatever jewelry boxes, and every time I look at them, they're always moving back. Like, no one touches them, I don't touch them. They always move back like they're about to fall off, and I always have to move them forward. And the thing's not tilted. It's completely straight. Like, there's no reason for it to be going back like that. I don't know. I just thought that was weird. Maybe there's another friend around. So the next things I got are these. I got these from an estate sale. Someone was moving, and I thought this was like really pretty. I wasn't sure if it was like actually old or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. And me and Nicole in the road trip vlog actually saw this in an antique shop, and they were selling it for like $600. It's a pickle caster, so maybe I could look into seeing if this is actually real and pricing it out. When I was there, I wasn't gonna get this, but I found it, and it's actually from, this one was copyrighted from 1943, so I don't think this is the oldest one, but this one is like the one they had. It's a Boy Scout book. And I don't know, I just thought it was kind of interesting, you know, like seeing all the random little things they had in here. I really liked the little vintagey look to it. I don't typically buy old books very often just because I don't know for sure if they're old, because you can make books look older than they are with wear and tear and stuff like that. And usually the wear and tear takes the dates off, you know? So I don't know. This one is very peculiar to me. I don't know what it is. I just got this because I thought it looked really cool, and I wanted to figure out what it is, but I haven't yet. So I assumed the person that lived there was like a hairdresser or something, because this is definitely like a hairdresser thing. But there's like no real purpose to this. It's just a little decoration, like spins around in a circle, and you can like move it up and down. But other than that, I don't know what it's for. Next, I got these two guys. I got these from an estate sale where this woman, she actually collected dolls, antique tin boxes, and then like something else. And originally, like, I was just gonna leave, like I didn't really see anything interesting until I went in the basement and in the garage, and I found all these little dolls. They were like thrown under things in the garage and like under these like, I don't even know, they were just like not treated well. Like these two Arabian dolls that I've seen another version of somewhere else, I don't know where. And so there was one that was like shattered under this like wood breaker thing. I really don't know what it was. It was just some big tool. I saw this guy and I don't know, like I just felt kind of drawn to him. He's so cool. But he is missing the back of his head. But I just thought, like, you can see how the inside of his body works, and it's so cool. And when I first got him, his eyes were crazy. Same with hers. They looked so cool because of the dirt, and, like, they looked kind of broken. And when I actually was cleaning up both of these guys, the water was, like, black. It was so dirty. Because I took their clothes off and I cleaned it and stuff, and I kind of cleaned around here because it was covered in dirt and stuff like that. This guy is actually from Germany. I looked up his doll because he has stuff engraved on the back of his head and around his butt, I think. But he's from Germany. They only made this doll from, I believe it was 1849 to 1943 or something like that. So no matter if he's old or new, he's very antique-y. And I'm surprised he's in such good condition considering how old he is. And I actually found a website where they were selling these dolls still that were around his time. And they're all girls. He's the only boy that I could find. But he actually, the dolls that are like him are being sold for like thousands of dollars. Like so many. It's actually crazy. Like I don't think I'll ever actually sell him. Just because I think he's really cool. He's a little revealing at the moment. Oh, sorry for the nudity. Yeah, like I probably could get a lot for him. Probably not as much because the head. My mom thinks they're creepy. And then the one I got with him was this one. I named her Cindy because I thought it was appropriate. I don't really know too much about her yet. I feel like attire-wise, she also moves. If I didn't mention that. The whole reason I got her originally was because, well, she was on the table and she was very knocked over. And I was originally drawn by her eyes because when they were all dirtied up, they were like this hazily color because of the dirt. And they just looked so like, they looked like dead people eyes. It was really weird, but like it was very alluring. And I cleaned her up and she actually has really pretty eyes. They're very blue. But when I picked her up and set her down, she started walking. And maybe I can get her to do it. See, she's a little fidgety about it. When I first got her, anytime we said her name or talked about her, she would move. But anytime I'd film her, she'd stop. So that's why I kind of thought, maybe I have another little friend, but I don't know if that's just coincidence or not. She's kind of going. Alright, we get it. You don't want to walk. I cleaned her up. I think she's supposed to have a ponytail because her hair is really weird. And it's kind of like brown tones, but then like also has like greeny blonde. I don't know. I kind of get the feeling that like somebody tried to dye her hair. I also feel like she's kind of like 70s-esque era because of her outfit and stuff. Everyone thinks she's creepy, but I think they're both kind of cute. The next one I got this antique box from Jacob, and I got it for Christmas as our like first little Christmas gifts to each other. He also gave me this little antique postcard. I love postcards. I literally send them and like have people send them to me all the time. I love getting things in the mail. And this antique postcard is so cute. And he got me this box. And he said he originally wasn't gonna get it for me because it's like got a crack in it or something. But you know what? I think it just adds character. Why not, you know? It's probably not too old. It's probably more vintage than it is antique-y, just because it's such in like a nice condition. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of like wood antiques, so I wouldn't really be able to give a clear, is this old, is this not? Finally, the last two things I have recently gotten. This is an old radio from the probably 70s-ish, you know? I also got these from an estate sale because someone passed away. I'm really not sure. I just thought it was kind of cool, you know. The house didn't have like super cool stuff in it, but I just thought that one was like catching my eye enough for me to get. And then I have this one. I haven't named her. I haven't really figured out a name that I would quite like for her. The reason I got her is because of her eyes. When I first walked into this place, the first thing I saw was her because her eyes were just very like, they like pull you in, I guess. Like, I don't know. They're like weird, but also like, you like feel the need to look at them when she's there, which kind of weirds me out and it freaks everybody else out. Like Nicole won't even touch it. I tried to like get her to come in my room to help me pick out an outfit and she would not come in my room. So that was fun. I originally wasn't going to be able to get her because I didn't have any money on me because this was the day after prom and I actually stayed over at Jacob's house and I forgot my wallet at his house. So I didn't have any money with me and I really wanted this doll and I had no idea why. Like the lady there was kind of like, okay, like what are you doing? Like why do you want this doll? So she actually gave it to me for free because I couldn't find any money in my mom's wallet. And she was like, yeah, she needs a nice home and like whatever. And everybody says that was a bad decision on me because, you know, they probably gave her away for free for a reason. But I don't know, I just felt like I needed her. This is also like the first doll I have bought not in a pair. Because usually like with these two dolls, I got them together and these ones I got together. She's the first one that I haven't gotten with another doll, so I think I need to go get her another friend because I haven't gone antiquing in like a long time. Like in a couple months it'll be like a year or something like that, or maybe like 6 months. I don't know. I miss it. I miss it. It's part of the reason why I made this video. Like I want to go antiquing. Like please, someone take me. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you want to see like more things kind of like this or some other kind of sit down videos or I don't know, challenges or anything you want to see me do. And subscribe or like or something, do whatever you would like. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Yeah.
So when are you gonna burn that?
My doll?
Creepy.
Leave her alone.
Every time I walk in this room, literally the first thing I look at is that because I feel like I'm attracted to it.
Yeah, I know. Same here. I don't know. She's nice.
Freakish.
Go away.